In this part of our HTML module, we're going to go over just the basic web page design for HTML4. I'm going to switch so that you can see my computer screen. That way you can see exactly how I'm typing everything out and what we're going to do here. HTML4 is most typically done in Notepad or Notepad+. For this instance, I'm using Notepad. It's what I learned on a long time ago, so I haven't really changed from that. I haven't migrated into Notepad+, but either one really accomplishes the job. The coding for HTML is very, very basic. I like the coding because when they wrote it, it is very basic. It's very easy to remember, because most of your codes are going to be very similar to what you're doing. For instance, the first code that you're always going to type in with HTML is the less than sign, HTML, and the greater than sign. The greater than and less than signs basically encase the code so the computer can read it. And then HTML identifies this as a web page, as an HTML page. Okay. Then if you drop down a little bit, you're always at the end of the page going to have a less than. Then you're going to have a / HTML. And what this does is it actually closes your page. You have your HTML that opens your page, and then you have / HTML that closes the page. Okay. Some other basic codes that will go into your HTML web page are such as a title code. Okay. Title code is just simply title. Okay. And then you can put whatever you want within the title. So for instance, I would put CIT, or let's put HTML coding. Then we have to close our code. So / title. Basically, anytime you close a code, it's just going to be the same code, but with a / in front of it. Okay, so we have our title in there. Then another basic code that you're more than likely always going to have in an HTML web page is your body tag. Okay, and when I say tag, I mean that as the same way as I mean a code. Okay, tag or code, I'm referring to the exact same thing. Your body part of your web page is kind of like a paper for English. Your body is where you're going to put all of your information in. Okay, so this is where you're going to put in your pictures, your links, your text, anything that you want to put in that web page. Your body part of your page is where you're going to put it. Okay, so just for our instance, we're going to just type in a nice little sentence. HTML coding is fun. Okay. Then what do we have to do after that? We have to close the body tag. Okay, so just / body. I'm going to bring my close HTML up to the top to make it a little bit nicer. Okay. One thing that I always encourage people to do when they're doing a web page or multiple web pages is I encourage them to make a folder. Okay, so we're going to make a folder real quick. We're going to go to New, Folder. Here's our folder up here. We'll just rename it HTML. Okay, and this is where you'll need to save all of your pages. Okay, just makes it easier for you to find, makes it easier for you to go and edit your pages or show somebody your pages or whatever you need to do with those. Okay, and now we're going to save our page. Okay, you want to click Save As first. We're going to go find our folder, and we'll just save this one as HTML. Okay, HTML. You always want to put .html as your ending. Okay, the reason for that is if you just type in your file name and you don't put .html at the end, it will recognize it as a text file and not an HTML file. So we're going to save this one in particular as html.html. Okay, we'll click Save. Then I'm going to go up to my folder. I'm going to open it up and see there's our file. The default web browser for this computer is Internet Explorer, so we have our little Internet Explorer sign right there. So let's open it up and see what we have. Okay, we're going to open up our web page. Notice our title is up here at the top, and our body, which is the sentence we wrote, is right here. And those are the basics of HTML coding. The next module, we will be talking, getting a little more into detail with some more text and so forth. But that will be for the next video, and this will be the end of our basic HTML codes.